Oh, I'm live. Whoops. I didn't realise. Where am I? Oh, I've left my sound on as well. There we go. Okey-doke. Let's monetize this bitch. Right, another one of those, please. God, I'm bloody warm tonight. Really on the warm side. Throw that in there. Well, I'll do Ring of Honor first. I'm already here, aren't I? Screw it. And save. Boom, we're in. We are in. Hello. It says there's one person watching, but that might just be me because I've got it on a separate screen. Is that me? Am I the watcher? Or is there somebody else out there in the world? Is my audio working? I wish there was a bit where I could like click on beforehand to check everything before it went live, but there's not. I mean, there probably is, but I don't know what I'm doing, so that's the main thing. Right, so I dare say the best thing to do is just to get straight underway then, is it? I think it has gone on Discord, has it? Yep. Yep, it has. We are live at everyone. What's wrong, kitty? What's up? What are you trying to tell me? Right, so we just get straight into it then, I suppose. No time to waste. Oh God, that's loud. We've got time to waste. Bit of Alkaline Trio there for you. Good evening, Stream Elements bot. I wonder if you're the viewer. I think Stream Elements might be the viewer, actually, then, yeah. Hey ho, I'm here on my own. Watching some ROH. Hello to everyone watching the video tomorrow. So we're kicking things off here with Ring of Honor. A few interesting matches tonight. And let's get straight into it, I suppose. We're still building things up a little bit. We're still building towards the pay-per-view pretty soon. No YouTube notification, was there not? Yeah, YouTube seems to be playing funny buggers sometimes with me. We're kicking things off tonight then with a match between Jeff Cobb and Dalton Castle. Why not? I don't really know New Generation, to be honest. It wasn't... I don't think there was really an outstanding winner, to be honest. Both shows were okay. I think Ring of Honor might have had a slightly more difficult time because they had a couple of squash matches in the end, which really sped their show up a bit. But maybe New Japan just pipped it, but it's still all to play for. We've got some cracking matches tonight for your Ring of Honor. Another 2 tag team tournament matches. Motor City Machine Guns versus the American Wolves and Owens and Zayn versus the Kings of Wrestling. And like I said, we're kicking things off with this pretty cool looking singles match. Of course, I managed to get some more space on the save file now, so I managed to get a hold of Dalton Castle, bring him in. And now Now it's his chance to showcase what he can do. He's debuting in this universe mode now. Yeah, this is the first match, Jay. Literally, just Bell's just gone, so you've not missed anything. I believe New Generation was saying there was no notifications put out on YouTube, which is annoying. But we must press on. Normally I would have waited around a bit longer for more people to join the stream, to be honest, but I've got a few things I need to do after the stream, so I don't want to be streaming too late tonight. But this should be an interesting one. Like I say, we got. I think this is both guys' first opportunity to show what they can do in Ring of Honor. Of course, Jeff Cobb has been part of our New Japan universe as well. Had a couple of rough days, but he did get a victory in the previous episode of New Japan. I mean, we gifted it to him, really, didn't we? But still, nonetheless. Dalton Castle with a pin. Last week, I'll give you, if you've not watched New Generation, basically last week we did Gresham versus Aries. Aries got the win. It was Briscoes versus the Hardys in the first round of the tag team tournament. Hardys got the win. We had a Will Ospreay, Dragon Lee, Kenny King triple threat, which Kenny King picked up the win. Cesaro defeated Sami Zayn. The Young Bucks defeated SCU in a tag team #1 contendership match, or tag team first round match again. Rush beat Damian Priest and PCO in a triple threat. And the main event to qualify for the Iron Man match was Samoa Joe versus CM Punk. It was CM Punk that got the win. Yeah, I agree, Jay, but I understand why they did it. It was a bit of a cluster, but the whole idea, I think, of that 12-man tag team match was to really build up the Omega and Hangman split again. As you saw, Hangman disappeared backstage with a revival for a chunk of the match, leaving it as a 6-on-3 match. So I feel like it was a good sort of build moving forward. I feel like the triple threat tag team match for All Out is going to be there. I'm sure it is. New Generation tonight's card for Ring of Honor. We've got Jeff Cobb versus Dalton Castle. Of course, you're watching right now. The Motor City Machine Gun to take on the American Wolves at a first round match of the tag team tournament. We've got a fatal 4-way elimination. Bandito, Dragon Lee, Flamita, and Ray Horus. Kenny King goes up against Cedric Alexander. Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn versus Cesaro and Cassius Ohno. In the tag team #1 contendership tournament as well, or the tag team tournament. I'm going off it now. Rush versus Moose, and to qualify for the Iron Man tonight, it's a triple threat: Daniel Bryan, Kenta, and Seth Rollins. Yeah, the debate was funny. It was stupid, but it came over quite well. I mean, in fairness, I think AEW won last night just because the sheer fact that AEW was not trying to do a match between Adam Cole and Pat McAfee. I'm sorry, but I could not stand that Pat McAfee at all. I never have been able to. And the fact they're trying to give more airtime gives me more reason not to watch at this point in time, to be honest. The man who almost got fired for wearing shorts at WrestleMania. I honestly thought, I went into that match between Moxley and Allen thinking that it was going to be another routine defense for Moxley. It was just a way to keep building him. But I actually got a point towards the end where I really believed that Darby Allin could win it. It was a great match. Two very good styles that link up very well as well. I mean, I still wouldn't be surprised if there was like a massive like fatal four for the championship, you know. Moxley, Darby Allin, MJF and Brian Cage. You never know. But this match is going pretty well at the moment. Dalton Castle able to really turn things around. He looked like he was in a lot of trouble early on. But now Dalton Castle looking good here. I reckon they might have Orange Cassidy beat Jericho next week to make it 1-1, and then they might have the buffer match All Out, you know? I've got a feeling that might be what they'll do. Yeah, it looks that way, New Generation, but I wouldn't be surprised if they did try and mix it up a little bit. Yeah, Darby and Mox have got some fantastic chemistry. And you saw at the end the respect shown between the two, which was a nice way of finishing the show. And I must admit, Zack Ryder looked a lot better than I expected him to as well. Or Matt Cardona, should I say. He looked quite impressive last night on AEW. I think he's just taken away that sort of goofiness from his gimmick, and he's kept the good parts, and he's sort of got rid of a few of the bits that didn't really work for me. But we'll have to see how it works long term. Of course, he has only got a 5-appearance contract for AEW at the moment. He's already had 2 of those appearances, so I don't know how far he's going to go. Maybe to All Out, as Dalton Castle gets the win over Jeff Cobb. Our Lord and Savior has been defeated. Wow. Okay. Dalton Castle with the victory. I think they might do, you know. I think that's what they're building towards, with having the Elite and Revival and that team up and all this sort of stuff happen. They made a point of mentioning last night that the FTR were the #1 contenders for the Tag Team Championships now as well. And obviously they're going to go with the Bucks versus FTR as soon as they can. So I think that that triple threat tag team match could be absolutely incredible. I mean, bearing in mind that the Bucks versus Hangman and Omega was absolutely incredible as it was, but adding the Revival into that as well, making it a triple threat tag team. We saw how good the Revival can be in those sort of matches. Remember the Authors of Pain versus DIY versus Revival in NXT? That was the incredible triple threat tag team match that was. I think it could happen. Either that, or bear with me here, because this is a real out there one. This one, right? Either that could happen, but what happened if Omega and Hangman split? Bear with me. This is a tenuous one. Omega and Hangman split, and then the match at All Out is Hangman and FTR versus Omega and the Bucks to crown the new 6-man tag champions rather than standard tag team champions. I mean, I know it's out there, but it's not a terrible shout. It's definitely out there, though. But yeah, the whole Pat McAfee, Adam Cole thing is just a bit of a... for which one, New Generation? For the tag team belts, or for I feel like a triple threat could be very good. And then they've still got their inevitable one-on-one, well, not one-on-one, but the inevitable 2-on-2 tag team match as well to come in the future. But I think the only issue is now, I mean, the way that they built it, if the Bucks or FTR don't fight for the tag team championships at All Out, who's going to? Because FTR are #1 contenders. I mean, interesting one, Jay. I can't see Cody dropping the belt until All Out, to be honest. But it'd be an interesting one because they've really been building Scorpio Sky up recently on Dark. They've given him a lot of singles victories. So it would be a very interesting one to see what they actually do with him in the end. I'm not Scorpio's biggest fan. I think he's decent, but... I mean, it could be a New Generation, but that means that Omega and Page have got to drop the belts before the pay-per-view. Which I don't know if they'll do, because the pay-per-view's only in about, well, There's 3 episodes of Dynamite now until All In, or All Out, whichever one it is. So I don't know if they'll have enough time to drop those belts to FTR. Because I believe, isn't it, it's Paige and Omega versus Lucha Express next week. So they're not going to drop the belts before the pay-per-view. I think it might be a case that they'll lose the belts at the pay-per-view to FTR or the Bucks. And then they'll go off onto a singles feud while FTR and the Bucks fight for the belts, probably. I can imagine Hangman... Well, I can imagine Omega turning on Hangman at the pay-per-view at All Out. Them two losing the belts. Omega goes on a heel run against Hangman. We get that singles feud. Then we have the Bucks versus FTR feud afterwards, I think. Well, that's what happened last night, New Generation. That's exactly what happened last night in the 12-man tag. So last night in the 12-man tag, one of Revival got an injury. And Hangman and the other Revival member helped him to the back, which left it as a 6-on-3. The Dark Order versus the Bucks and Omega. I mean, Hangman did come back towards the end of the match. And then I think he also suffered the pin as well. I mean, they've been sowing the seeds for weeks now, I think. They've been definitely sowing the seeds for weeks. Hangman has been spending a lot of time with FTR. And obviously when Hangman was attacked by the Dark Order, the FTR were the first people out to help him out, and Omega was a good couple of minutes behind. So I think for me at All Out, like I say, All Out, it's going to happen. I think it'll be a triple threat tag team match for the tag team championships. Omega and Hangman will split. They'll go off on their singles feud. And Bucks and FTR will go on a tag team feud, probably. Although I'm not sure it's a good idea to turn Omega heel, because I think they're struggling at the moment with... I mean, because I said this the other day, I mean, if you book All Out yourself, right now, you will end up with a lot more faces, a lot more heels than you have faces. So you got MJF versus Moxley. We'll say Cage versus Allen. Then what do you do with Lance Archer? Unless he gets another shot against Cody. You got Jericho, you got Hager. You got Brody Lee. You got a lot of big heels and not many big faces to really take anyone on. So that's something they need to have a look at, I think. Maybe a big face turn, or I don't know who they could turn face then. I mean, Cardona versus Cody is an opportunity as well. Say Cardona's on a 5-appearance deal at the moment. He's had 2 of those appearances already. And there's 3 more Dynamites until All Out. I mean, I wouldn't put it past them signing a longer deal. Don't get me wrong. I think they're just testing the waters at the moment. But I have got a feeling that Cody might defend against somebody. Maybe Cody versus Shawn Spears at All Out. And then Matt Cardona causes Cody to lose the match. And then Matt Cardona joins up with Spears and Tully. There's the pin by Eddie Edwards. Too close to the ropes, though. Nice backbreaker by Sabin. I wonder who they'll go for the next TNT champion, to be honest. I think they need to do something with Lance Archer. He sort of fell off a bit at the moment because there's nobody for him to work with. That's the problem. That's not their fault, though. I think because of all the stuff with COVID, and that's been very, very difficult for them to put on the sort of stories they wanted to, I suppose. Yeah, there's no need for them to repeat too many matches, is there, really? So I think you will see a lot of variation. Which I like, really. Yeah, Jay, Brody Lee. I'd like Brody Lee to take that belt off Cody. That'd be pretty cool. And Brody to go on some sort of dominant run with the Dark Order with him. I'd like that. Yeah, I can't wait for Pac to return. But then again, when Pac does return, it's another heel. That's the problem they've got. They've got so many heels and just not enough faces for me. So I feel like they might need to do a bit of investment in either bringing some more big faces in to do those battles, or either that, or to have a couple of face turns from heels. Yeah, Luchasaurus is one actually that I always forget about, who could really step up. And obviously they're building. Like I say, I wouldn't be surprised if Orange Cassidy wins next week, and then we see a third match between Cassidy and Jericho at the pay-per-view as like the buffer match. Nice takedown there by Shelley. It's broken up. Eddie Edwards now dropping Shelley an armbreaker. And there we go, Motor City Machine Guns pick up the victory against the Wolves. Big win there for them. So Chris Sabin and Alex Shelley get the win over Davey Richards and Eddie Edwards. And the Motor City Machine Guns get a victory over the Wolves. There we go. Big win that was for them. I'm really looking forward to the AEW pay-per-view now, to be honest. I mean, that's the difference. I mean, I don't like to take it back to the battle between the two, but because just Pat McAfee, why is he involved? Why is he involved? Why is he having a match? Why is he going to be taking up Adam Cole in the 30th anniversary of TakeOver? The 30th show of TakeOver, and they're going to go with Adam Cole versus Pat McAfee. Like, why? Who in the blue hell thought that one up? Anyway, fatal 4-way elimination. Bit of cruiserweight action for you. See the big high flyers? Well, the little high flyers. There we go. Loaded through. I could do Fire Pro, yeah. I think we'll need to at some point, because I think this will... I mean, we're enjoying this at the moment, but I have noticed the further we've got into it, the less and less people are in the streams. I mean, the first few streams we did of this, we had about 10, 15 people. Now we're down... At the moment, we've got 6 people watching this at the moment, so... we might need to freshen things up every now and again. Because even the next day, the views aren't really coming in too much for these shows, to be honest. Yeah, I can imagine it probably does, to be honest. That's why I thought changing brands every sort of couple of weeks would really freshen it up. And I've also got to a point where obviously I'm doing a season over 2 weeks rather than a week, just to try and not make it an every night thing, but so we might have to freshen things up every now and again, then just come back to this when we've built up a little bit of hype around it again. But yeah, I've got no problem doing like a fire. I was gonna have a go at the Fire Pro GM mode. I've brought it. I've never used it. could be interesting. Yeah, I mean, I did start doing a big tournament ages ago, but it obviously didn't. Oh, hang on a minute. Cat problems, 1 second. We're okay. Yeah, I did do some tournaments in the past, and I got really annoyed with them because every time they updated the game, it deleted my tournament. It was really annoying. Yeah, I'd be happy with that, Jay, to be honest. But again, it's another heel, isn't it? I think they need some faces at the moment. I don't know who they could be as a big face, to be honest. It's available. Rusev is a possibility. Rusev Pachka. Rusev Vidria. Although Rusev said the other day on Twitch that he was effectively retired now, but how true that is, I've got no idea. I'm sure if a big contract offer comes along, he wouldn't say no. Sydney got banned off Twitch for Lana dancing provocatively in the background, not wearing much clothes, as you do. And that's not the first elimination. Yeah, I don't think Rusev's retired. So it would just be a case of him just trying to get a bit. I mean, he's probably not had a break in a long time. Just have a few months off, enjoy himself, and then get back into it, I suppose. Standing Spanish Fly by Bandido on Flamita. And that is the first elimination. Bandido eliminates Flamita. Oh! Stop shouting at me. This is pity. Bandido dropping the fist. Yeah, they're pretty good, Jay, to be honest. Although, is it just Dark Order with the Fiend in it, though? You could just have like Dark Order, then just have like this, this like beast they release whenever they want to cause havoc. Dragon Lee here with a pin on Bandido. It's only a 2 count. I've not watched it. No, I had a look at it on Fight TV, but. Apparently it's like 20 odd quid, I think it was, to buy both shows. Dragon Lee now pins Ray Horus. And that is the elimination. Ray Horus eliminated. Dragon Lee with the pin. Dragon. No Dragon. Oh, there he is. He got a minus for last week. What? You want to go outside? Big white sat there. Big cat, to tell you. 1 second. What do you want? Cats. Really meowing at me all night tonight. Dragon Lee now onto the pin on Bandido. Need 2 count. Bandido Poison Rana on Dragon Lee. Into the pin. And there is the freak out. Bandido gets the win. Dragon Lee eliminated. That puts Bandido on +2. It puts Dragon Lee back down to -1. There we go. Yeah, I've got a random cat sat outside my back door. Good old random cat. Good win there for Bandido. We move on to Kenny King, who got a big victory last week. And he's looking to build upon that tonight with another showing against Cedric Alexander. Going so low, he's not going to hurt you. He's a friendly kitty. Ain't you, Magnus? Magnus! 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 Ignorant git. Anyway, we're going. So I was talking to the random cat. I've named him Magnus. I don't know why, he just looks like a Magnus. He's just staring me out now. Like some sort of weird freak. Last me beer gone. Right, is the audio okay? I'm a bit quiet. I was just sat a bit far away from the mic, so... He's just staring me out. He's freaking me out. Odd Magnus. Yeah, so Kenny King picked up a big triple threat victory on the previous show, defeating Will Ospreay and Dragon Lee. So he's currently on +2. A win here would put him up to +3, which would put him in the realms of maybe looking at a television championship shot, maybe? It'd be very high up in the rankings. It'd be unfortunate not to give him that opportunity. Big close onto the back of the head there by Kenny King. King avoiding Cedric in the corner, but Cedric does get him second time round. Dragon King, middle of the ring. Into the pin on King. Everything's rhyming at the moment. Well, I'm trying to make it rhyme. I keep finding money everywhere. I found 50p on the floor. I'll take that. Oh, he looked at me like I just completely insulted his heritage. No, he's the Tiger King, Trolley. Meow, 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 meow. Meow, meow, meow. Yeah, I've definitely insulted his heritage. Cedric rolling through. Big kick. That's the chest. I would have booted him around the side of the head myself, to be honest, but never floats his boat. Cedric now looking for... Nope, he's gone for a brainbuster. I thought he might be going lumbar check, but brainbuster as is. Into the pin. I think you are, New Generation, yeah. Everyone else has dropped away. I don't know where Lucha Reject's gone. He's not even part of the Discord anymore. I'm not quite sure where he's disappeared to be honest. He's still a channel member. I wonder if he knows. I think Big White's gone now. Yeah, he's still a channel member. Hey ho. Yeah, he seems to have dropped off the earth, doesn't he, really? He might just be away on holiday or something, I suppose. Do I have him? I did have him at one point. I don't know if I've got him on this one now. I saw every time I download the roster, I sort of change it a little bit. It's a good old holiday, mate. Nice shoulder tackle there by Kenny King. Bring CEDRIC back up. And now sending him into the ring post. Oh, gained a new subscriber. Who that is? Kerim Khan. That was 3 hours ago, that was. Nice. Up to 4922 now on the subscribers. The fight to 5,000 still going. A pretty rough couple of weeks, though, to be honest. Haven't really gained many subscribers at all last couple of weeks. CEDRIC with a pin. Only one, not even a 1 count, I don't think that was. I'm sure we'll hit 5k soon, though. Once FIFA comes out, I'm pretty sure we'll definitely hit 5k. Got lots of videos for FIFA. Kenny King with the pin. And Kenny King not yet with a win. Kenny's stalking now. And drops him down. Big move. Wow. Too close to the ropes. I don't know yet, Trolley. I only know if they're if they've got their account set to public. Then it tells me on this other screen that I've got who subscribed. It's difficult to say, mate, you know. I've got so many subscribers, it's difficult to find everyone, you know. Who is my most subscriber? People have done those videos, haven't they? I have one subscriber that's got 75k subscribers themselves. That's pretty cool. RevZ100. It is Black Ops 2 gameplays. Okay, but he's not posted in 7 years. Okay. Hey ho. So 75k. I wasn't even paying attention. What happened there? Got Banzala. He's got 56k subscribers. And does interesting videos. MLG X Factor videos, whatever that is. Yeah, there's some interesting ones on here. Very interesting. Hey, it is what it is. Either way, another win. Maybe not. A win for Cedric Alexander. Kenny King's short-lived reign of terror has been extinguished here by CEDRIC. There's Kenny King. There he is. Yeah, you've been around for ages, you have, Jay. You're like a bad smell, you just can't get rid of you. Yeah, you must have been one of the original first few, I think, Jay, to be honest. I think you subscribed when I still had under 100, I think. Back where I uploaded my first video and I was well excited to get 1 view in 24 hours. The good old days. Those videos aren't up anymore, the 2014 ones, anyway, because I didn't really know much about YouTube at that sort of time, and I left all the background music in the game, and they all got copyright claimed, and this, that, and the other, so I took them all down. It's the endless fight. I've had the fight today again because I've been re-uploading, of course, like Season 2 and that, haven't I, to fill up our database. We've got all the shows on here. I got another copyright claim for Yaya Ding Dong. Of course. Yaya Ding Dong. Cassius dropping the elbow. That's it, Trolley. You'll have to get onto Maz Money's account and make sure she's subscribed. That's part of the deal. I buy a wax melter and she subscribes. I'm not getting another copyright claim. It's so odd to get an email in the middle of the night going, by the way, Will Ferrell has just copyrighted your video. Like, what? It's such a weird email to get in the middle of the night. Obviously, it's all automatic and done by systems, but... Remember my very first... I don't know if they're on here still, but my very first... I don't know if it was on here or if it was later on. My very first Universe modes I did, I think they ended up with... Throwback Thursday, was it? Ring of Honor, WWF. It was WWF Royal Rumble, I think it was. No, it's Throwback Thursday again. No, it's Clash of the Champions. Maybe it wasn't then. Maybe it was the original ones I did. I did the original ones before. I did Retro, which where I had a Royal Rumble where Virgil won it. That was disappointing, that was. I had some cool stuff back then in the day, you know. Wow, Best of the Super Juniors was a long tournament, that was. I must have spent a lot of time doing these videos, you know. Like, stupid amounts of time doing these videos. Yeah, I think it must be my 2K14 ones then, because I only did 1 week's worth, I think. Is all I did in 2K14. I did a full week's worth, and then I got to the pay-per-view and did a Retro Royal Rumble. And the winner was going to go on to face off against the champion at WrestleMania, of course. And I'm pretty sure the Rumble was won by Virgil. And that's when I just sort of went, you know what, no, I can't be arsed for this. Yeah, no. Yeah, no, this is not for me. Oh, it's so bloody warm. I'm sweltering here. So, of course, last week Cesaro squashed Sami Zayn. Tonight is the chance for Zayn, and it's not looking that good, though, is it really? As Ono and Cesaro both take down their opponents. There's the pin by Cesaro, and Cesaro for the second week running pins Sami Zayn, and the Kings of Wrestling move on to the next round of the Tag Team Championship Tournament. Wow. Cesaro's having a good time then. Along with Cassius Ohno with that victory. Kevin Owens. And have I double booked Kevin Owens tonight? No. No, I thought I had there for a second. I thought I double booked him then for a second. Right. So move on then. Next match of the evening. A bit of Rush versus Moose. Back one. I'm just going to get a drink. 1 second, because I am absolutely sweltering here. Ugh. It's just so weird. There you go, I'm putting the fan on. Hopefully the fan doesn't come through the video, but I need it on. Yes, we got this, we got Random Cat. Who just walks around the house like he owns the place, and my two just sit there and watch like, what a cheeky dick. You come back, are you, Random Cat? I thought you were leaving. Really Rando Cat. Oh, I know there was some 2K14 stuff, Jay, but I had to delete it because it all got copyright claimed. So there was some 2014 stuff. What's up, Magnus? What's up, Magnus? Random Cat has now walked into the living room. Decided he no longer wants to just stay in the kitchen, he wants to come in the living room now as well and play with the cat toys. What's up? Found the carrot. Random Cat has now found the carrot full of catnip. Bloody Random Cat. So Rush also had another big win last week, which puts him in a very strong position. A win here, and again, Rush is someone we cannot discount. I mean, a win here for Rush, we might have to consider him as part of the Fatal 4, as part of, a qualifier for the Fatal 4-way next week, maybe, you know? Currently, Rush sits on +2. A win here would put him on +3. So we can't ignore that sort of form, can we, really? Then again, it's a big if. Depends on Kenny King. Depends on Moose. I'm still stuck in the last match in my mind. It's clothesline right to the back there by Rush on Moose. Well, the thing that made me laugh on AEW last night was the debate where they just randomly came out with the global warming question. I thought that was funny. I knew it was going to happen, like, but to see it was going to happen straight away. What are you up to, Random Cat? Let's whistle. Hey everyone! Shabby Gamer here. Let's wrestle! Random Cat thought that was hilarious. What are you up to? It's too comfortable on Random Cat. He's laying on the floor. Like back on the floor, belly in the air. Discord again. Yeah, I've seen it, Jay, already. I say it's that's not the oldest stuff got deleted because it all got copyright claimed. I had some 2K14 stuff on there. I've actually got one video that's older than that as well. I've got the Gargano versus the Gargano and what's it video? Nice. Good on you, old Maz. That should take us up to 4,923. How do I share a video? I should know this by now, shouldn't I? I can just copy and paste the link, can't I? This is actually my oldest video, this one that I'm putting in Discord now. That's my oldest one. I make a point, Jay, of never watching any of my videos back. That might sound terrible, but Maz, is your real name Kerim Atkatia? Because if it is, I can see you. Hello, my name is Kerim. Nah, I don't watch the old stuff. It's even more cringy than the new stuff is. You know you want to be friends, just go and say hello. Don't sit there looking around the corner. Cats are weird. No, Maz, I could not see you. That's a really freaky statement when you think about it, isn't it, really? If you're not Kerim. Are you like my one subscriber from Panama? I went on that the other day. It's really weird, you know. You look at like the subscribers from around the world. How do I get on? I can never remember how to get onto stuff, to be honest. Audience subscribers. Yeah, 2.2% of my subscribers are from India. Yeah, it's weird. It's all an automatic algorithm, new generation. It's you can get around it, to be honest, but yeah, you can get around it. Apparently, 0.2% of my viewers are 65-year-old plus women. Yeah, 65-year-old plus women. If you're out there, hello. I always find whenever I listen to my stuff back, I think I sound deeper than what I think I sound like. I could be deeper though. I just realised how dodgy that sounded, me saying hello to the 65-year-old women out there. I didn't mean that in any dodgy way, by the way. I was just like saying hello to a very small portion of the audience. Please don't judge me. Rush beats Moose. What's happened to you? Why are you... Random cat has now collapsed. Random cat, what's wrong? Absolutely crazy. Right, main event time. You may have just to help me out, Maz, as well by boosting up my my gender gap. Currently, 97.5% of my subscribers are male, and 2.5% are female. Notice how there's only two genders on that, but let's not get into that. I always get so confused on this. Like, I've got 2 subscribers from Togo. You never really think about it, do you, really? 35 of my views have come from Puerto Rico. Yep, 2.5%. That is the likelihood of a woman being interested in me, 2.5%. Bram, sorry, I think I've confused things. Episode 3 is on today. We're doing that now, that's part of the stream. The episode 4 that got uploaded was from Season 2. I'm trying to catch up with the uploads. I tried to cut the streams down and catch up, so it's a little bit confusing. So episode 1 and 2 of Season 4 uploaded today, and then this is 3 and 4 being recorded now. Does that make sense, or am I just confusing it even more? Best thing, new generation, instead of deleting them, you can just hide them, and then you keep the views on your channel, because if you delete them, you lose the views. So if you private them or unlist them, then you get to keep the views still. What's up, cat? Yeah, so Bram, they'll be uploaded tomorrow onto YouTube, or they're on the stream. This is the main event of episode 3, which is Ring of Honor, and then we'll be recording episode 4, New Japan, straight after this. Yeah, he has, Jay. I've got a toy that's got catnip in it. He's now just laying there, hugging it. And yeah, this thing's unconscious. Absolutely unconscious. Oh, my phone died. I was trying to take a picture of unconscious cat and the phone died. Nice suplex. I feel bad because it's like, I wonder what his like normal house is like. I don't think it's a stray because he's fat as hell. It's like people thinking I was a stray. About another hour or so, Trolley. If you want to go and feed your pet snail, I can wait for you. What do snails actually eat anyway? Oh yeah. High as a kite, this one. Alright, back up in a seated position now. Magnus. 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 Hello. Magnus. Magnus. Looks depressed. So we've got D-Bry, Kenta, Seth. This is to put the 3rd person in the Iron Man match. Seth with the pin, only a 2. Also, hello to my 8 subscribers from Saudi Arabia. I can't say anything in Saudi Arabian, so don't, yeah. I'm gonna go off the analytics now, because I can get stuck on this for hours, I'll tell you. I really can. YouTube license. In which context, new generation? Yeah, I'm not saying that. That's going to get me demonetized. Yeah, what context is it, new generation? I can help you as much as I can. Well, it's different. Where have you seen it where have you seen it written? That might give you an indication of what it is. There's different things, really. Like, there's music which has got a YouTube license, which means you can use it on YouTube without having to get copyright claims and stuff like that, or... It's a funny old game, YouTube, really, to be honest. Magnus. Magnus. Seth with a pin here on Kenta, owner for a 2 count. Magnus. 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 Hello. Here. Come here, Magnus. Magnus is ignoring me now. Well, I'm just talking to a random cat for. I don't know then, to be honest, New Generation. Yeah, I know there's certain music you can license. Well, YouTube's got their own audio library you can take music from, which is all copyright free. There's the GTS. Kenta could get this, you know. There's the pin. 1, 2. He's got it. He's only gone and got it. And Kenta gets the victory here. Where is he? Where's his name? How does the alphabet work? I'm always confused about that, you know. Huh. Where's Huh? Huh? He's not in it. Okay. Hideo Itani. Who do you? Who do you? Right, so he is now part of that triple threat match. Well, it's not, it's triple threat at the moment. We have Fatal 4-Way eventually at the pay-per-view for the championship. He defeated Seth Rollins. And the other guy, who was... Who was the other guy? I've literally just watched it. I can't really remember already. Daniel Bryan. Daniel Bryan. Right, there we go. Okay, that's updated then. And that means our Fatal 4-Way for the championship, the finale, will now be Adam Cole, CM Punk, Kenta, plus one other, which we will decide in the next video. Right, that's the end of New Japan. That's not the end. That's the end of Ring of Honor. Let's move on to New Japan. Give me 2 minutes. I'm just going to go and get another drink and check where all the cats are at this point in time. What are you up to, Magnus? What are you up to? One of these, couldn't I? Yeah. You fell over a cat. I'm back. Oh, I'm back now. Right. Nice. 4 viewers down. They weren't the proper ones. They weren't the proper OGs, were they? Right. 928 subscribers and 3,097 public. I mean, viewed hours is not too bad. Subscribers is the harder thing. And if you put enough stuff online, you'll get the hours in no time. You just sort of keep throwing as much crap as you can on there, really. And I'll say it again, how-to videos, that's the way to go forward. Make yourself some how-to videos. You'll be surprised how quickly you can get some views. Right, time for a bit of New Japan Pro Wrestling. The company that is on their 3rd straight season, the highest we've had so far. Let's get straight into this one. It should be an interesting show tonight. We have got Ishimori, Bandido, and Kushida in a triple threat. The Killer Elite Squad versus the Gorillas of Destiny in a number 1 contendership for the Tag Team Championships. Yuji Nagata takes on Shinsuke Nakamura. Jay Lethal goes 1-on-1 against Bushi. Hangman Page and Cody will team up to take on the team of Okada and Tomohiro Ishii. Evil goes up against Suzuki for the number 1 contendership for the number 1 contendership for the Never Openweight Championship. And our main event, Chris Jericho, John Moxley, and Finn Balor. What's up? The cat's eating again. Told you it was a fat kid. Just constantly eating. It's like the me of the cat world. Right. I've got myself I've got one of those, you know those big, like, water jug things that have got your entire daily water in. I've just filled one of those up, so we should be alright. New Generation, yeah, I do use your ideas from Discord. So I don't think you put any ideas in this week, did you? But I used a few of your ideas for the first episode of Ring of Honor. And a few of Jay's as well. And I've used a few of Jay's ideas for this show tonight as well. So you're more than welcome to put some more ideas in on Discord. I'm just here to make sure it all makes sense going towards the pay-per-view. Not going to say too many cooks. Ishimori, nice roll through. It's a boot in the face by Kushida. Plus, the issue of letting other people book it is it just ends up in arguments constantly. I found it out the hard way. What's that noise? There's some weird noises outside. I was thinking it might thunder and lightning, see? Thunderbolt and lightning, very, very frightening me. Bust into a bit of an old Bohemian Rhapsody, as you do. What's Planet Zoo like, New Generation? I've always heard it can be... well, I'm watching the people play it, and it looks like it might be a bit too detailed. I like to make things happen quickly in some games, and I feel like that one you could spend hours and hours and hours just decaling one shot. I mean, I watch one of my favourite streamers I watch is a guy called Sips, and I watched him play Planet Zoo, and I remember sitting there for 2 hours while he built just a little hot food stand. It was crazy. Yeah, say if anyone does want to put any suggestions in, the Discord is down below. Feel free to suggest away. I mean, I think this one might have been... yeah, this is one that Jay suggested. I think I combined a couple of Jay's ones as well. Yeah, I mean, I can't believe he spent so long doing it to me. I think he did like a 7-hour stream, and at the end of it he had one enclosure. That's all he'd done after the 7-hour stream. It's crazy. I suppose that is his full-time job. His job is just to sit at home building zoos for a living. Oh, what a great job that would be. I mean, I'd love to do this as a full-time job. I really would. I don't think we're going to get there anytime soon, mate. But at least I'm at a point now where I'm earning an okay amount of money each month that can help me out. I'm literally, at the moment, I'm earning my credit payment for my computer. That's what I'm earning every month at the moment, so it's not exactly life-changing, but it's doing the trick. I was hoping it might pick up soon, because apparently they've reduced it now so you can put adverts on videos at 8 minutes. Whereas it was 10 minutes to get a mid-roll advert, now it's 8 minutes. So that's something that's changed recently, so maybe revenue should go up a bit now, I think. Yeah, I'll have to try some other stuff as well moving forward, I think. Bit of Smackdown versus Raw, a bit of GM mode. We'll have a go on Fire Pro as well. Should be easy enough to do. I think I'll have to stream for OBS, but I'm sure I can do that. I'll stream for OBS to do my my Twitch stuff, so it should be easy enough to do. I could do New Generation. The only problem is that Anarchy and Mayhem essentially became the same brand towards the end. They both had more or less the same people on them. That's elbow in the top of the head there by Ishimori. Nice 619 as well by Ishimori on Kushida, back in the ring now. I mean, to be honest, the thing that got the most views recently is my AEW Universe mode I did before we started streaming. I looked back at that not long ago, and that's actually done pretty well. All those videos got over 100 views. That was the good stuff, that was. I mean, Double or Nothing's got 150 views for the finale. Even AEW Dark's getting like 150 views. It was all jobbers, wasn't it? Well, on that guy I was watching, Sips, he was all about the Galapagos turtles, because he has a turtle in his he's got a turtle in his garage where he does his streaming. His dad garage. He's got Terry the turtle who's got his own stream cam, so you can watch Terry the turtle while he's streaming. And that's what he did. He basically made a massive Galapagos turtle enclosure. I want to play the Zoo game, to be honest. I was a massive fan of Zoo Tycoon, which I suppose a lot of you might be too young to remember Zoo Tycoon, to be honest. But I loved that game so much, and I just hope that that could be very much like it, actually. Old Planet Zoo. I think Magnus has left the building. I need some more drink now. It's so warm tonight. I think it's the fact that I'm sat with all these computers doesn't help, does it really? Yeah, I spent hours on Roller Coaster Tycoon and stuff like that. All those sort of tycoon building games I absolutely love. I really do. You've seen me do stuff like Prison Architect and that in the past, and I want to do some more stuff like that as well, to be honest. That'd be pretty fun. I don't know, what animals are cool? What about a white Bengal tiger? Have you got endangered species on that game? That was one of the ones I used to do a lot. White Bengal tiger in Zoo Tycoon. It's one you had to unlock because it was an endangered species. Or meerkats, because then you could sell people car insurance when they come in at your zoo. Simples. Bandito locking the submission in. Yeah, meerkats, and you can sell car insurance. That's how it works, isn't it? As Bandito wins this triple threat, it's a big win, that is. Oh, sort that around. So Bandito was really low down the rankings. That's a big win for him, that is. He was a -4 before tonight. He needed that win badly. And Kushida's on -4 now as well. That's pretty rough for Kushida. So we probably need a few more jobbers on this brand just to sort of help build some of these people up, you know. That's the problem when you've got such a strong roster and you've got a ranking system, really, isn't it? Hey ho. We move on to tag team number 1 contendership. How did you get brown bear from meerkat? I do like a brown bear though. What, like a grizzly bear, or is a brown bear a grizzly bear? I think it is. You got black bear, brown bear, or black bear, grizzly bear, and polar bear, haven't you? Yeah, good old grizzly bear. That needs quite a big enclosure, that one, I suppose, wouldn't it? Right, Killer Elite Squad versus Gorillas of Destiny. The winners, of course, will get an opportunity at the Tag Team Championships. Against, of course, Andrade and Sanada from LIJ. I haven't been Jay, to be honest. What's going on? Anything interesting? I know they've struggled for names, haven't they? So they've taken a lot of people on, haven't they? That's a proper public service announcement, that is, New Generation. Okay, well done, Tama Tonga. Just went and completely missed the spear, catching the referee instead of Davey Boy Smith Jr. Unless that's what he wanted. Maybe he just really hates that referee, I suppose. It's a possibility. It's an interesting match so far. Oh, I got distracted there for a second. I was messing around my analytics again, just trying to figure out what was going on. But we're good. We're all good. Killer Elite Squad, of course, have been in a very, very good vein of form. They're currently top of the tag team rankings on +3 overall. +1 for this season. Gorillas of Destiny currently on +2 overall. So whoever wins this is going to go top of the rankings completely. And obviously get an opportunity at LIJ. Don't know if we'll do it beforehand, whether we'll just save it for the pay-per-view. Maybe we'll save it for the pay-per-view. We've got a lot of build-up, of course, that many championships here. Oh, I'm knackered tonight as well, you know. I'm really tired. I mean, I'm really tired. It doesn't help when Alexa... Oh, I said her name, didn't I? It doesn't help when she, who can't be named, just shouts out at 4:15 in the morning, "I cannot get onto the internet." No one asked you. Just shouted out in the middle of the night and woke me up. Well, that's not bad, is it, Jay? I know they had, what's his name, part of it as well, didn't they? Filthy Tom Lawler. There's the pin broken up straight away by Dave Boy Smith. A stiff right hand and cutter by Tanga lower on Davey Boy. There's the pin as Tama Tonga even has taken out Archer, and Archer just got there in time to break it up. Tangaloa gets spun around. Clever. Nice running power slam. That could be enough. There's the pin. And there's the win. Killer Elite Squad are victorious. Their reign of form continues, and they will get the opportunity at the Tag Team Championships in the near future. Probably at the pay-per-view, I would imagine. They've done incredibly well here. Very well. Hey, hey, hey. Alexander Hammerstone and Tom Lawler. That's an interesting one, Jay, isn't it? Yeah. We move on then. Yuji Nagata versus Shinsuke Nakamura. Oh, I've just been sat on my leg. It's gone dead. I'm banging around everywhere, aren't I? I mean, this is a bit of a weird match, this one, isn't it, really? But I hope we just need to give Nakamura a chance to build his momentum back up, because he's pretty low in the rankings at the moment. Nakamura's on -2. He should be a lot higher than that. A lot higher than that, really. Of course, Nagata made his debut in the previous show in a losing effort against somebody. He had a match against Jeff Cobb, of course. Now against Shinsuke. It's about building that momentum up, isn't it, really? Nagata, big boot in the gut of Nakamura. Yes, he is. Yeah, he was Lance Hoyt, I think. Was he Lance Hoyt? Was he Vance? He was Vance Archer somewhere. He was Lance Hoyt somewhere else. And then he became Lance Archer, I think. Yeah, he did used to work for them. He worked in Impact as well for a while. I think it was Impact he was Lance Hoyt. And WWE was Vance Archer, I think. Big elbow in the top of the head there by Nakamura on Nagata. Big clothesline taking Nakamura down. Just stamping on the chest of Shinsuke. If Shinsuke doesn't win this, I don't know what to say, to be honest. And how much more can we help him? He's struggling here, though. Yeah, Vance Archer is that was what Lance Archer was, yeah. I'm not sure if he went straight to... I think he went to Impact straight after as Lance Hoyt. And then he went over to New Japan, I believe. And of course now he's at AEW. Well, I'm a little bit disappointed with his lack of usage over the last couple of months. Like I said, it's very difficult with everything that's gone on at the moment. Nice big back elbow by Nagata on Nakamura. Nagata tripping Nakamura over. Big boot right across the face. Nagata's doing much better here than I thought he would be. Or should be. I mean, he's doing too good here, really. Nakamura taking that top turnbuckle pad off. Big German suplex. Maybe just distracting Nagata by taking that top turnbuckle pad off, waiting for the opportunity to arise. There's that big suplex. Pin. Referee distracted by that top turnbuckle pad. Only a 2 count. I think Nakamura might have himself to blame there, to be honest. And there's the Kinshasa. Surely that'll be enough. And it is indeed. Nakamura getting himself the win. Boy, did he need that. He needed to turn things around. He's been struggling so far. And he does get himself a victory. Good times. Nagata looking for a handshake here. He gets it. Wow. This would be a really stupid tag team, wouldn't it, really? So there we go. Let's move on then to our next match of the evening as Shinsuke finally gets himself a bit of momentum back. Right, Jay Lethal versus Bushi. Jay Lethal is awful. He's bottom of the rankings. He's been doing absolutely terribly. Going to give him another opportunity to show what he can do. But I'm not holding my hopes up for him, to be honest. Let's go. That sounds pretty cool, that does. I can't read your name, to be honest, mate, to be honest. I'm going to call you 404 because that's all I can read. Yeah, I think one of my best matches still, to this day, I think was the triple threat I had at a Royal Rumble. I think it was supposed to be Owens versus Lesnar, and somehow Sami Zayn got himself involved. And that ended up being an absolutely amazing triple threat match. And I'm pretty sure Sami Zayn won the belt by making Brock Lesnar tap to the Koji clutch. That was a craziness, that was. Jay Lethal now drags Bushi middle of the ring. Lethal finally having a good run here at this point in time. But can he get the all-important victory? He's been lacking those victories for a long time now. He's desperate for what is Jay Lethal. He's definitely pulling out of the bag a bit here tonight, though. There's the big elbow, Lethal. Stalking. Loading. Into the figure 4 leg lock. Not a tap though, rolls it through. That's pretty cool, New Generation. Is that the bear there? I can see the bear. The bear, bear, bear. The bear is the word. I still don't know why WWE haven't done that yet. I think I would have WWE turn McIntyre heel and bring Gallus up, to be honest. The comment. Where's the comment? Oh, it's Aardvark. It's not bear. Okay. That explains why I can't see any bears. Aardvark? You spelled Aardvark wrong. It's 2 A's. Everyone knows that. It's the first letter in the alphabet. It's the first word in the dictionary. Aardvark. 2 A's. Kind of weird word has 2 A's to start it off. Evening, Joseph. Another submission locked in here by Lethal. Bushi able to break free again. I mean, Lethal's dominant this. If he doesn't win this one, he's got no chance, has he? German by Bushi. Oh. Only a 2 count. Bushi doing well here, you know. Considering how much Lethal had dominated this match. And Bushi now locking in the armbar. Lethal breaking free. I cannot believe how well Bushi, considering how much Lethal dominated early on, Bushi has really turned this around now. Lethal now with a dodgy version of the lethal combination. Lethal finally gets a win. Bow, 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 bow. Jay Lethal gets himself a victory. He was on -5 altogether on these rankings. Now he is on to -4. That's always been the joke, hasn't it, really? If two kids you don't like are having a fight, who wins? Everyone else. Yeah, I think if I was WWE, I'd turn, at this point in time, turn McIntyre heel and bring the three members of... Oh, they can't bring the three members of Gallus. They sacked one, didn't they? Did they sack one of the members of Gallus? I got a feeling they did, you know. I can't remember now. I lost track of who got caught up in that sort of stuff. Right, tag team time. Should be an interesting one. 4 guys could all do with the wins. No, I think Walter's the UK champion now, I believe. Was it Joe Coffey, was it? Or Coffee? Joe Coffey. I like that new generation. That's good, that. That is good. I appreciate that. I do need to get that redone. It's just I'm no good at doing it myself, so I need a graphic designer on board, and that's going to cost a chunk of money. I probably could do it myself now. I know roughly what I'm doing with these sort of programs, but no, I spent 75 quid yesterday on a brand new editing software. I was using the basic editing software that you get free with Microsoft Windows Movie Maker, because I just thought, well, there's no point in investing too heavily on anything, so that's what I was using. But now they've stopped. They've stopped it now, haven't they? They don't supply it anymore. Well, I think Walter's incredible. I think he's so good. Watched him a lot in PWG and that before he signed up with WWE. I just don't know whether he'd ever... I don't know whether he'd ever leave NXT UK. That's the only thing with Walter, because he's got his training school and that in Europe. So I don't know whether he'd ever bother leaving his training school behind just for a run in WWE. Well, that'd be American NXT, wouldn't it, really? I don't know if they're putting straight with the main roster. It should do, really. I think he's definitely got the ability of being that classic sort of angry foreigner heel that they love so much. Yeah, I'm a big fan of the old Walter. So, of course, big match this one. Two not normal tag teams really, but a chance for 2 people from either the Elite in Cody and Hangman, or from Chaos in Ishii and Okada, to pick up some all-important ranking points here tonight. There's the pin. That's the big, strong discus lariat by Okada on Cody. Only a 2, but it was close, wasn't it? It was very close there for a moment. I thought he might have had that there, you know. Okada now taking Cody onto the top and then into that big DDT. tell you what, Chaos is dominating this one, aren't they? Oh, they were. Until the match got completely turned around there for a second. Nice tombstone power driver by Hangman Page on Ishii. Before breaking that submission up. Hangman with the Deadeye on Ishii as well. There's the pin, but Okada was there to break it up instantaneously. Hangman heads to the outside now with Okada leaving Cody and Ishii in the ring. There's the crossroads. Cody could have this, you know. Hangman struggling with the weight of Okada, though. There's the pin. 1. Okada sees it late. What the hell? Referee, this game. This freaking game. That was the big chance, that. Cody had that. Cody should have won there. Oh, crossroads. You get a crossroads. You get a crossroads. Everybody gets a crossroads. There's the pin too close to the ropes. Cody conned for the second time. the lethal redemption. That's our tag team sorted then. German by Cody. Keeps the grip, rolls the hip into a second. Looking for the trifecta at Germans. The German trifecta. Okada now waiting for Cody to get back up to his feet. Drops the elbow straight across the forehead of Cody. Now into that reverse chin lock. The lethal redemption. Cody, nice stroke. Cody sending Okada drop into the outside. Hangman again too close to the ropes. That seems to be the common problem though, is everyone's just always too close to the ropes, aren't they? Hangman, nice spinning heel kick into the gut of Ishii, now taking him up into a pile driver. Hangman brings Ishii back up to his feet once again. And of course, we've still got 2 matches left after this one. No, 3 matches. Oh yeah, 2 matches left after this one, yeah. We've got Evil versus Suzuki. Then Jericho, Moxley and Balor in the triple threat. There's the pin broken up once again. Okada now taking down Hangman. The only problem is, New Generations, Lethal's already been in the tag team tournament. He lost with Gresham in the first round. Yeah, Hangman Page and James Storm. That's just something that I feel needs to happen at some point. In AEW, seem to be nicking a few people from elsewhere at the moment, don't they? Well, I don't understand what the Brian Pillman situation is at the moment, because as far as MLW is concerned, he still works for MLW as well. As Cody gets pinned by Ishii, and there we go, Okada and Ishii with the pin and with the win. That's a big, big one for them. Very big. So, Tomohiro Ishii and Okada with a victory. And Hangman Page and Cody with a loss. Okay. Very interesting developments in the rankings here. Did we give Chaos a point? No. No, not really, no. We'll leave that for now then. Big win, though. The two members of Chaos work together as a well-oiled machine here. Let's move on then to the next match of the evening. Old Suzuki versus Evil. The winner of this one will get Brock Lesnar at the finale for the Never Openweight Championship. Brock Lesnar. Should be a good match, this one. Of course, Evil got a win last week against Takagi. I did have a look. There was, I don't know how to set it up, to be honest. There is a betting system you can do on one of the stream elements things, but I could not get it working at all. I set it all up and it just would not work at all. Evil now headlock on Suzuki. You could try. It'd be very difficult, I think, to keep track of everything, to be honest. It'd be very difficult to keep track of everything. Yeah, like I said already, Jay, I think that's got a tag team that could happen pretty soon. I mean, AEW have nicked quite a few people from other companies at the moment, including, well, they've taken Ricky Starks and from Ricky Starks and Eddie Kingston, haven't they? Both from NWA, so unless James Storm ends up back at Impact again. They're on a bit of a signing spree at the moment, aren't they? You could try New Generation. I'd say that'd be one of you guys have to keep track of it, because I'm struggling to keep track of everything else at the same time as well, to be honest. Doing the ranking system and that alongside this with doing your bets individually as well could be a bit of a struggle. Suzuki just raining down the rights and the lefts. And lots of water. Evil. He's having a good run at the moment, like we said. Big win last week against Takagi. And now this is his chance to get himself into the singles championship picture. Of course, he was one half of the tag team champions until the previous finale. Suzuki, big elbow into the head of Evil. Pin once again, one. Wow, I need one count. Evil kicking out. And Suzuki locking in that sleeper hold. But Evil fights it back. Yeah, that would be mad, that would. The pair of them just started slapping each other, God. That would be craziness. I want those videos just on YouTube where they're the special like slap contest, don't you, where they try and knock each other out by slapping each other. Evil with a pin now. 1, 2. No, only 1 count still. We've got 1 more GTA video to go live. That's it then. We've been on GTA for a long time. Oh, what? Oh, I hate the WWE. I really do. Okay. Okay. The WWE have just taken down one of my videos because it had a little snippet of the opening segment to NXT on there. Well, that's annoying, isn't it? They haven't copyright claimed it. They've taken the video down completely. Luckily, it's one that's not due to go live until tomorrow, so hopefully I can get it sorted before then. But yeah, they've just taken it down. What a bunch of nerds. Nice jawbreaker there by Evil across the top rope. And then Evil, nice splash in the corner, sending Suzuki to the ground. Oh, was it very, very close to a 3 count there. Very close to a 3 count. I better check now in case they've taken any others down, you know. Oh, I've got none at the moment now, apart from that one. Bloody WWE, eh? Who'd have them? Nice running knee strike there by Evil. Now bringing Suzuki back up to a standing base. Evil slams him down hard, stacks him up into the pin. And that's not enough. I thought it was going to be there, to be honest. Evil now dropping in the submission. Wow, making Suzuki tap would really be a big statement of your singles career. Evil with the pin. He's got his legs up on the rope, which never works for anybody. Proving point. Evil now with a neck breaker. Evil now sending Suzuki's shoulder first into the corner. Evil now gets the headlock locked in, dragging Suzuki across. I feel like Evil might have this, you know. He's the one dominating this match at this point in time. I think it's just a matter of time before he pulls it off. Suzuki fighting back though, tripped him over. Big boot in the guts. And Suzuki now locks in the sleeper. If Suzuki pulls this off, this could be big for him, you know. He's going to roll into the pin. He didn't get the submission. Only a 2 count. Ooh, big boot in the guts. Evil with a takedown. Once again, it's been a good match so far. Both these guys really determined. And there we go. Evil does get the win. And Evil is going on for a singles match against Brock Lesnar. Wow. That is massive for him. Very, very big for him. And Suzuki not having the best of times at the moment, losing his World Championship. And now getting pinned here as well. There we go. Big win for Evil. Evil versus Brock Lesnar. That's an interesting concept. He's dropped away from Sonada and LIJ. He's getting his singles run and he's trying to make the best of it. I need a wee. All this bloody water. I'm going to have to go for a wee. I drunk all this water now and I need to pee. I'm back. Right. Triple threat main event of New Japan. I left the entrances on. Why are the entrances on this match and none of the others? Why did that happen? Why is this a thing? Break the walls down. What are you yelling about? I'm not letting you out the front door. It's too scary out there. Come here. Go stand in the back garden. You like the back garden. And the third and final man from this match, of course, Mr. Balaski. Finsky Balaski. Take his time. Oh, I don't know why I'm waiting for him to come out. I can just skip it. There we go. Right, big triple threat match here. Could have some implications on several championships. The winner, of course, is going to pick up 2 ranking points. Chris Jericho currently sat on +1 overall in the New Japan rankings. Finn Balor currently sat on -2 in the rankings. And John Moxley currently sat on -1. So they could all do with a win. I don't know where we really see these people at the moment, to be honest. I mean, Finn, maybe Intercontinental. Jericho can do Intercontinental and IW. I mean, Moxley could probably do IWGP as well, but United States Championship probably more his thing. I like Moxley. I mean, I was a big fan of Moxley before he joined WWE. I really enjoyed him in NXT. I enjoyed the beginning of his reign on as the Shield in WWE. But the longer it went on, the more and more I just felt like it just wasn't... I lost interest in Moxley, and now he's gone back to being himself. I've really got back into it. I really think he is top level. He's such a fantastic face. Pin by Balor. Good old Pin Balor. Big knee in the face by Jericho, then running forearm as well. Just claps Moxley around the face. Mox into the Russian leg sweep. Mox now taking Finn up onto the shoulders. Then into that lifting DDT. The weird thing is, actually, this is a... So I just noticed, I think we're actually getting more views for our Final Fantasy streams than we are for this, you know. Yeah, the Final Fantasy streams got more views than these. It really has. I mean, this has not gone too well, this one. It really has died off a bit the last few weeks, hasn't it? And our first few streams were massive. Yeah, WWE really did waste Moxley's talent, I think. I mean, I don't know if you've seen the recent interviews with Moxley where he was talking about... he said that Moxley said from the very first night on Monday Night Raw, he knew he'd made a massive mistake. That was his own words. He said that obviously he'd spent his entire career building up his character and sort of becoming this character, doing his own promos. And even in NXT, you worked with the writers to do your promos to make sure they were unique to you. And they fitted your character. He said he went on to Raw for the very first night and they handed him a script and said, right, you need to say this word for word. And he's like, what? I have to say this word for word? It's like, yeah, you have to say this exactly as it's written. Don't stray off at all, other Vince will go mad. And Moxley said, it's like, I've got to try and get my character over while reading a script given to me by a 75-year-old madman. And he said from the very first night on Raw, he knew it wasn't for him. But of course he had a contract to stick to, didn't he, really? And now he's got his freedom back. I think that's one of the good things about AEW is that they do have that freedom. And I think they've said before, the concept is we give you the freedom to build your own character. If you get over, you get more TV time. So it's really down to the wrestlers to really develop themselves and get themselves over. And I think that's a good thing, really. It has worked out pretty well for them so far, I suppose, isn't it? Moxley front chancery, then a boot to the back of the shoulder. Well, Jericho with the forearm on Mox, but vintage Moxley springboard into... Oh, really a springboard, was it really? The bouncy bounce into a clothesline. Nice forearm. Again, a clothesline into the sling blade. Oh, God, knackered. I'm absolutely knackered. 1916 incoming. It does. Moxley went for the clothesline and was about 2 foot too high because they were on the ground at the time. And Mox now going in for that paradigm shift. Jericho's down. Moxley could have this here, you know. 1, 2, and 3. No, hang on, ref. Ref, your hand hit the mat 3 times there. The referee's hand hit the mat 3 times there before that shoulder came off. I'm sure. Yeah, I'm sort of looking forward now to seeing Matt Cardona do what he wants to do, what he thinks is good for his character. And I'm looking forward to see how that's going to pan out, to be honest. Like I say, he seems to have taken some of the cringy aspects out of his character when I saw him last night in AEW. He seems to be just playing the exact same character. Also Jericho locked in, but Balor was there to break it up. So one thing I noticed of Impact the other day when I was watching it is that all the gimmicks are... I mean, they've got Sami Callihan as the hacker, which was his Solomon Crow gimmick in NXT. And they've got Heath as the I Got Kids gimmick. Eric Young's basically come in as a single member, a Sanity gimmick. They don't have to change things, do they, really? But then again, why change what works, I suppose? Why fix what's not broken? Balor now bringing Moxley out of the corner. Shotgun dropkick into the corner. Balor, you could be in trouble. Yeah, Jericho saw that coming, didn't he? Jericho saw that coming out. There, Jericho, yeah. Jericho just realised that he needs to be working over Moxley here in the middle of the ring. There's the pin, and there's the 2 count. I think it might happen. We were talking about this earlier on, about Cardona going heel. Maybe costing Cody the TNT Championship at All Out. I said earlier on about maybe Shawn Spears. Aligning with Shawn Spears, maybe? I don't know. Or is that just too similar to the whole Shawn Spears thing they did last year? I don't know. But I feel like he's never really been given the chance to be a proper heel character, so maybe it'd be a nice fresh change for him. Nice boot right in the side of the head there by Finn Balor on Jericho now. Balor with a Saito suplex as well. Finn now heading up to the top. And looks to drop the coup de grace onto Mox. Jericho's down the outside. This could be the chance that Finn needs. It's only a 2 count. It's only a freaking 2 count. Wow. I really thought there was going to be more to that, to be honest. Nice boots in the face by Jericho. Big elbow in the top of the head now by Mox. There's the pin. 1, 2. Only a 2 count. Moxley rolling. Jericho through into the paradigm shift. Into the pin. Will it be enough? Finn's trying to get there, but still only a 2 count. It's insane, isn't it? Finn now dropping the shotgun drop kick now. Starting a little wander around for some reason. I still can't get over the dodgy Billy Pat McAfee crap, you know. I really can't understand it. I'm not sure if you'll listen to me, to be honest. I tried to call out KSI a few weeks back. I said I'm quite happy to get knocked out in the first round just to get a big paycheck out of it, but he hasn't contacted me back yet either. Jericho, wow, catching Mox, who was running and got caught. I think Ring of Honor won. I think it was again, it's been another interesting one. I don't think either show has really set the world alight, to be honest. Both shows have been pretty meh, as Jericho gets the win with a single leg Boston Crab. I mean, that's a pretty poor finish, to be honest. But Jericho does get the win. Moxley with a loss, and of course Finn Balor with a loss as well. Which actually means that Jericho goes pretty high up in the rankings now, doesn't he? So Evil, it currently sits top of the rankings. Ishii in second. Lesnar's third. Jericho's fourth. Ishii being second in the rankings is interesting, though. I mean, what do we do with Ishii? Is Ishii someone we could give an opportunity to for the Intercontinental Championship, do you think? Or is that a bit ahead of Ishii? I don't know, what do you think about that with Ishii? Is he limited to the Never Open weight, or is there a chance there for Intercontinental maybe? Maybe against Jericho. Jericho versus Ishii. Winner gets an IC championship shot. Against, obviously, the champion Naito. We'll have to wait and see, I suppose. Who's the world champion at the moment? Kenny Omega, who's on -1 point so far. Wow. Well, hey-ho. That's the end of the show. Jericho with a big win. I'm going to leave you because I need to leave and sort a few things out for work tomorrow. I hope you've enjoyed the stream. Of course, these videos will be uploaded tomorrow anyway if you want to catch up on anything. And of course, don't forget to sign up to the Discord down below. Rosters are down below as well. And of course, you can put your ideas and join up. Make matches, make shows, all that sort of crap on the Discord. I've lost track. I'm too tired. Good night, goodbye.